What's up? I'm Matchstick and I review paranoir, or noir with supernatural elements, which is the main genre I write. Today I'll be talking about the 12-issue Hellblazer series written by Simon Spurrier and drawn by Aaron Campbell. But this is a comic that needs an introduction for context. To put it simply, John Constantine had been in a very bad place before the pandemic, real bad, and things have been rough for a long time. The very long Peter Milligan run on Hellblazer, the main Constantine comic, was in the middle of being poorly received when DC Comics launched their New 52 reboot, at which point the writing was basically on the wall for the series. Hellblazer, which had been running since 1988, ended in 2013 with issue 300. At this point, John was pulled over into the mainstream DC universe. Yes, he had always been a DC property, but his stories under the Vertigo imprint were less geared towards mainstream comic fans and more to, well, adults. Suddenly he was just another superhero, albeit one without a lot of powers, and dressed in an old-fashioned trench coat instead of spandex. After editors presumably realized the faults of treating the character this way, he was rebooted twice, and then, for the first time since 1988, John was left without a series in print as of October 2018. Now, I don't consider the 2013-2018 era a total loss, but it'd be hard to claim that the experiment of taking Constantine out of Vertigo was a success. Hellblazer fans were not happy, and with DC seemingly not even interested in the character, it appeared that a good Constantine story wouldn't be coming out for the foreseeable future, and then it did. The work that Spurrier, Campbell, and their collaborators did with John was the best reviewed comic of 2020. You could see this a lot in the promotional material, and if you were to dig up the data, it's probably true. Sure, this high quality didn't stop DC from canceling the series after a year, but it'd be hard to front on this stuff. It's just quality Constantine. I'll get the bad stuff out of the way first. There are some weak twists, and the millennial bashing is kind of ridiculous in places. However, the villain of this series, a much older version of John, whose goals aren't clear until the end, is one of the best Constantine villains ever, in my opinion. And the vibe is very much classic Hellblazer: occult, nasty, and British. The comic also does a great job of explaining away the reboot era and bringing modern politics into the Constantine universe. It's a class act. It also might have influenced the ending to my last novel. These are the things you learn on rereads. It's not even a bad introduction to the character, although I would suggest the graphic novel All His Engines for newcomers. As I write this, Spurrier's sequel Hellblazer series, Dead in America, has just recently ended, so expect a review of that sometime soon too. Rumor on the internet is that we'll be getting more from the team, which is a great thing. Anyway, the 2020 Hellblazer series is highly recommended and is more than just a return to form for one of Paranoir's most important characters. It's just good.